Morning, everyone. It's Alex from 7th Hour Films. It's a little chilly today, so of course I'm drinking a Pepsi out of my nice Batman mug. But today I'm going to be bringing you an unscripted top 7, which are always great. These are going to be my top 7 most anticipated movies of 2017. There's not honestly a lot of introduction, I think, for this video. It's just what I'm really looking forward to see this year. I have ranked them. Normally, with one of these kinds of videos, a person wouldn't, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but even though these are listed in a specific order, they're not necessarily movies. They're not all necessarily I want to see them more than the others. They're all about the same bit of all at the same level of anticipation. It's just that some are just a bit higher than others. So I don't know any other way to explain that. Just gonna take a drink and we're gonna get started. So, yeah, let's get started. Number 7. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions. Okay, so this might be a bit of an odd choice, but I've been a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! For so long. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I grew up with it. I've seen the other 2 movies. I've seen all 5 shows. I'm kind of working on the 5th show right now, and I just love Yu-Gi-Oh! And the 20th anniversary is this year, or was it last year? It's one of the years. I don't remember. But I think it was last year, but the English dub of the 20th anniversary movie is coming out this year. So, and it's actually coming out later in January. So, kind of an odd choice, but I do like it, and I am looking forward to that movie. So, that's number 7. Let's move on. Number 6. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I think that's the title. This is kind of going offhand. On my little notes, it just says Pirates 5. I don't know if you can see that. So, even though I just spoiled everything, I might block that out. I might block it out so you can only see that it said Pirates 5. Yeah, I didn't think that through. Great, that's more editing I have to do. I'm freaking stupid. I try to make these easy for me to edit, but anyway. Pirates 5. I've been a fan of all the Pirates movies. It's probably something you're going to hear me repeat a lot is, oh, I was a fan of all the other movies. Because actually, these are kind of all sequels, honestly. But that's just kind of where movies are now, is a lot of sequels or stuff like that. But yeah, I was a fan of the other movies, even though they're not the greatest. I like the first movie is obviously great. The other 3 movies are good, but they can get a little grating. The 4th one was okay, I think. I mean, it was good, it was fun, but I didn't hate it like people did. But I do understand that 2 and 3, they get really long and complicated and stuff. And it's I'm just there to see, pirates and tentacle monsters and stuff. And of course, that's what we got Star Wars for. Star Wars is turning into tentacle monster movies. But anyway, but yeah, so I'm curious what they're going to do with a 5th Pirates movie. I think Orlando Bloom is back on board as Will Turner, and I mean, I always liked Will Turner, so it should be interesting. I don't know. Hopefully it's good, but we'll see. You know what movie I should have put on this list? Cars 3. Well, I mean, it probably... let me just say it real quick, honorable mention real quick. That would be interesting, but... it looks... Just from that one teaser trailer, it's everything will change, and it's what? It's I'm intrigued, but yeah, that wouldn't make the list, so... But Pirates 5. Pirates 5 makes the list because I am intrigued. So, yeah, let's move on to the next. Number 5. Star Wars Episode 8. Okay, so you can probably guess why this would be on my most anticipated list. I love Star Wars. I did a review of Rogue One. I wasn't doing reviews back when The Force Awakens came out, but I did love The Force Awakens. And I just love Star Wars. And this is going to be the cast pretty much brought back. You know, this is going to be released. This is the 40th anniversary of Star Wars because it came out in '77. And even though it's not going to come out in May when A New Hope came out, but it is going to come out in December, which is fine. It's the same year. It still works. And we're going to see Mark Hamill back as Luke. I'm very fascinated to see like what he's like as Luke again, because now I know him more for voice acting than I do for Luke Skywalker. Like when I hear the name Mark Hamill, I think of the Joker, the Fire Lord, the Trickster, if you watch The Flash. And then when I think of Luke Skywalker, I just think of Luke Skywalker. But when I think of Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker is like an afterthought. So I'm curious like what they'll do with him and what they're going to do with all the rest of the characters, honestly. I mean, spoiler alert for The Force Awakens, Han Solo died, so how is that going to impact the characters? And of course, obviously, Carrie Fisher died, God rest her soul. Really sad when that happened. But yeah, I'm curious where they will go from here. I think, didn't they already like finish up principal for photography? I don't know. What's the term I'm looking for? I don't know. There's some term I'm looking for, but the principal shooting, I guess. Or filming. I thought that they pretty much got that done, but I'm not sure. We haven't seen a trailer. I don't even know the name of the episode. Like, that's the thing. I just said Star Wars 8 because there's nothing we have to go on. Honestly, it's like we just have Force Awakens to go on. We don't know the name. We don't know anything about the movie at all. We don't have any trailers yet. I assume that they'll start putting out trailers soon. At least one trailer. Just a kind of teaser trailer. I don't know. But I'm fascinated. We'll see what they have in store in December. We have a little while to wait. But, yeah. So, that's number 5. Let's move on to the next one. Number 4. Logan. Alright, so, again, another continuation in a series. This time we're continuing the X-Men series. Oh, sorry, things are making noises over there, like the TV and stuff. Oh, anyway, another continuation in a series. We're going with the X-Men series this time. And this is said to be Hugh Jackman's final movie as Wolverine, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, I get it. And we still got, like, God knows how many movies. I mean, I could count. I own pretty much all of them. Even, I think I own Origins, X-Men Origins Wolverine, which I don't think is a god-awful movie. I get why people hate it, but I just don't. I don't know. But Logan seems really interesting because it is sort of different because it's like the future. It's a new world. Logan's old. Now he has to take care of this kid who's probably X-23, whatever, like the female clone or something from the comics of Wolverine. I don't know. I don't read comics. I don't have money for comics, so. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with Logan and how he kind of ends. Like, will they kill him, or I don't know. What are they gonna do? Even Professor X is there. I'm wondering why he's there. So, I don't know. Curious. We'll see in March. Did they only release one trailer? I think they've only done one trailer to Logan so far. And heck, I'm interested, so maybe they'll do another. If they do, I'll react. So if they make another trailer for Logan, you can come here someday after that trailer gets released, and I'll do a reaction. So that was number 4. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Alright, and we're going to get into kind of more fun movies, but I don't know. Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the first one. Thought the first one was really good, really fun, funny characters. Second one's coming out. Looks really funny from the trailer they've shown. It just looks fun and funny, and I love these characters. These characters are great. You know, it looks fun. I love fun movies. That's it. Next one. Number 2, Wonder Woman. Alright, so this one I'm a bit cautiously optimistic about it, because they've done one trailer. Again, one trailer. Not many people. These movies really aren't doing many trailers. I think actually of all the movies on this list, the movie that has released the most trailers is Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's, I don't know. Anyway, but again, one trailer of Wonder Woman. It looks fun. It's World War I. It looks kind of like goofy serious, like, cause Diana kind of seems like she'll be like a fish out of water, kind of, and then cause it kind of looks like if Thor went back to World War I. That kind of is what I hope for it. And the clock's going. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna cut until it stops. Okay, and we're back. So it kind of seems like it could be like if Thor went back to World War I, though I don't think she's gonna be like as brutish as Thor is, but because it's a character anyway. But it kind of seems like the movie could take that kind of turn, but it looks like fun. Chris Pine is in it. I love Chris Pine. You know, mostly for Kirk, but I've seen him in some other stuff. But mostly for Kirk, he looks like a good, funny character. He honestly, like his mannerisms, it kind of seems like Kirk in World War I, which I'm alright with. I like Kirk. So there's that. Every scene with Wonder Woman in Batman v Superman was good. I thought she was like one of the highlights of that movie, and yeah, I figured that clock was gonna go off. Okay, so sorry about that. That's what I get for doing this with two very loud clocks in the same room. But anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah, I liked Wonder Woman in Batman v Superman. I thought she was a highlight of the film, along with Ben Affleck, and most scenes she has are with Ben Affleck, and those two really worked off each other well. And so okay, the reason I said that I'm cautiously optimistic is because it's DC. Like, think about that. Like, the 3 movies they've done in this new cinematic universe, I like. They're not really great movies. Man of Steel, I liked it. Thought it was good. Did not think it was amazing. So, Batman v Superman, I thought it was good. I had fun. Boy, is it flawed. It is so freaking flawed. Like, I will not, if you like point out all the flaws to me, I'm not gonna like argue on a lot of them, probably. Like, unless, I don't know, I like Ben Affleck. I liked Henry Cavill as Superman. That I will argue with you on. It's just he didn't get any good, like, writing or dialogue. He barely got dialogue. Like, I think Wonder Woman has more lines than he does. But yeah, Suicide Squad is actually 3. Suicide Squad, I liked. It's not really a good movie, but it was fun, and I had a good time. So, Wonder Woman, I hope, is their actual good movie. Like, make this good, make this fun, to where I can just watch and just have fun. There's not really many flaws. Like, do a great Wonder Woman movie. So yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. Just something I gotta say is, Justice League is not on this movie, even though Justice League comes out this year in November. Justice League is not on this list because I could be less excited for Justice League, honestly. Because, yes, it will have Ben Affleck as Batman, Jeremy Irons as Alfred, Gal Gadot, I think is how you say it, as Wonder Woman. And it even has, like, J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon, which I like. I like J.K. Simmons, so I'm alright with this. But the problem is, I'm not sure about Cyborg. I'm not sure about Aquaman, really, and I'm not sure about the Flash. Just he had that little cameo in Suicide Squad, and I've seen the first trailer for Justice League, and I don't know. I don't like him, really. It's just, I don't know. He just does not look fun. And remember, I'm used to Barry Allen on television. That's Barry Allen. Like, if that Barry Allen was in Justice League, I would be so excited for Justice League. But this Barry Allen, he does not look good. I did not laugh at his stuff in the one trailer they've shown. Again, one trailer, but that was like last summer, like a year and a half before the movie came out. But anyway, he just did not seem funny, and I was too used to Barry Allen on TV that I'm just not excited for Justice League. I am excited for Wonder Woman, just not Justice League. So I'll go see Justice League because I want it to be good, but I'm not excited for it. It's not, and it doesn't make this list. So those are my thoughts on Wonder Woman and Justice League. 2 for 1. We're going to go on to my number 1 pick for this list. And my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2017 is Thor Ragnarok. Boy, does this sound like fun. First off, I like Thor. Thor's fun, and you're going to have Loki back too in this one, so that's always fun. Thor and Loki together are always fun. But on top of that, because I like the first Thor movie, I liked Thor the Dark World, although it just got its flaws too. They all have flaws technically, but and I like Thor in the Avengers movies. But especially after Civil War, I was ready for a nice, fun Marvel movie again. And I know I'm going to get that from Guardians of the Galaxy, but I think I'm also going to get that from Thor Ragnarok. Because not only is it Thor and Loki, but you put in the Hulk and Doctor Strange, too. Like, that was something I didn't even know was happening until I saw Doctor Strange. Like, it's because, spoilers for Doctor Strange, but in the end credit scene, Thor asked for Strange's help to find Loki. And it's like, that sounds like so much fun. So, Thor, Hulk, Loki, Doctor Strange, this sounds like fun. And I'm just so ready to have fun at a Marvel movie again. Like, I am just so ready for it. And here's the thing is, just like Justice League, Marvel has a movie that didn't make my list, and that's Spider-Man Homecoming. And by God, I don't want to see it. I mean, I will. I'm probably not going to go see Spider-Man in the theaters. I'm probably going to wait till that crap comes on Amazon or comes on Netflix, because I am not excited about that. Because first off, I'm tired of Spider-Man. Are we done? Are we done with Spider-Man after this movie? I'm just done with him. We have had movies since, like, what, 2001? Or 2002? It's like, I can't take anymore. This is the third actor in 2 decades. I like Tobey Maguire. I even liked Andrew Garfield. I thought Andrew Garfield was better than Tobey Maguire. Now, granted, those movies have flaws, too. every movie has flaws. I'm just gonna say that, but both the Sam Raimi Maguire trilogy and the 2 Andrew Garfield movies, they have their problems, but they both have like bits that the other doesn't, that kind of work to where I like the original trilogy, and I like the 2 Garfield movies, and I like them for different reasons, but I still like them. I am tired of Spider-Man now. I was not gonna, like, before all of this, I was not excited for Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 3, because they got rid of Gwen Stacy. Spoilers, sorry. I'm just full of spoilers today. And it's like, and it was gonna be like the Sinister Six, and I was not excited for that. And it's like, and so I was done with that, and it's like, oh, Spider-Man's gonna be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I was like, okay, well, it's Marvel, they kind of know what they're doing with these movies. He comes in Captain America Civil War. Boy, I didn't like him. I did not like him. I thought he was annoying. You know, that whole, you have the right to remain silent and stuff, it's like, shut up. And the old movie, The Empire Strikes Back, it's like, oh, screw you, kid. I'm your age. And I know what The Empire Strikes Back is. I know it's not just some old movie. It's like, no. No! And I get it, it was a joke, and I kind of like the joke that follows. It's like, where did you find this guy? And it's like, look, I didn't carbon date him, he's on the young side. And it's like, that's okay. Spider-Man, I didn't like. Jokes about Spider-Man, I liked. The friggin', when he's fighting Bucky and Falcon, I liked Bucky and Falcon's, like, quips and reactions to Spider-Man. But I didn't like Spider-Man himself. And yes, Tony Stark is going to be in that movie, but boy, do I not care. It'll have Tony Stark for a little bit. He's not going to show up that much. Yes, you do see him in his suit, in his Iron Man suit, but he's not going to be the focus of the movie, obviously, because it's Spider-Man. And yes, Michael Keaton is the Vulture, and by God, that sounds amazing. Because I love Michael Keaton. But boy, do I not want to see Spider-Man Homecoming. What I want to see is Thor Ragnarok. Getting back on topic. I went off on this rant about Spider-Man, but boy, I want to see friggin' Thor Ragnarok. These characters that have had their own movies, but that's it. Thor has had 2 movies. Hulk has had 1. And yes, they've been in the Avengers. Hulk has had 1, and that wasn't even Mark Ruffalo. So it's good to see him. Doctor Strange has had 1 movie, so he's coming in. Loki's been in all the 3 Thor movies now, and the first 2 Avengers movies. So, wait, was he in? He wasn't in Age of Ultron. No, he wasn't. Heimdall was. Loki wasn't. It was Loki's scepter. That was it. Now I got it. But he was in Thor and Thor the Dark World. And it's great to see Loki again because it's been a while. See, that's the thing, is it's been a while since we've seen Loki. Last time we saw him was like a couple of years ago when, you know, he was just all on Odin's, like, throne, like, yes, he's gone. I'm now Odin. And it's like, I'm fascinating to where that goes. And so it's like, and the characters interacting off of each other. See, that's the thing, is all these characters are great. Thor, Loki, Hulk, Doctor Strange, they are all great characters that have gotten enough screen time to where it's like, okay, I like these characters, let's see where these characters go. But Spider-Man, if I didn't like him in the first place, why would I want to watch him in his own movie? Now, that's the thing. Spider-Man could be good. This Spider-Man could be good. I might even like Spider-Man Homecoming. Who knows? But the first trailer was not exciting. I didn't like him in Civil War. He could, if he shows up in Infinity War, Avengers Infinity War, that could be fun. But I don't know. And I'm looking at my camera, and it says I've been going for 29 minutes, which is ridiculous. And God, I didn't think this video would get this long. but I even had to go on a rant about Spider-Man. But Thor Ragnarok is my #1 most anticipated movie of 2017. And if you have a different list, that's okay. This is all just my opinion. This is all just what I want to see. If you have a list of your most anticipated movies, you can leave them in the comment section down below. I do read comments. So that's pretty much it. So, like I said, you can leave your list in the comments below if you want. You don't have to, obviously. And if you want to debate me about Spider-Man and The Flash, then I'm all for it. So, but yeah, I don't know how much of a debate you can really get. It's just, I don't like it. I just don't. So, that's going to be all for this surprisingly long episode, or surprisingly long video. And, yeah, we're probably to the end cards now. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.